Hey guys, I'm with my 10 scale Traxxas Summit, and as you can tell, the body's totally different. I got lucky and found a 2009 style, the green body, and replaced it my newer model orange body with it. And what was cool is the seller had left the original LEDs. I believe somebody updated themselves and they put the LED lights. They bought that because the hole in the center does not look stock. It did a good job though, did a great job. So it came with the LEDs. I'm waiting on the wire that connects the LEDs to the Traxxas wiring. So I ordered that from Traxxas. I'm waiting for that to come in, and should be here in the next day or two. I just wanted to go ahead and make the video, let you guys see what I had done. I got to clean the body up a little bit more. I got to scrub it down. It's just raining out here, so there's no sense in me getting it all cleaned up and then getting it all dirty out here in the rain, rainy, wet grass. I just mowed but let's go ahead and cut it on and give it a spin. This is the body style I always wanted. I wanted the green one with the white the accents, but when I bought it last year in 2022, the only two you could buy was the purple and black one or the orange and black one. So I almost went with the purple one, but I decided the black one was the way to go, or the black and orange one was the way to go for me. And I like that body. It's pretty nice. But I wish that they stuck with these style bodies. I like the white on it so much. I like the paint jobs on these better. The styling. There's a little more detail. There we go. Make sure it's going to cooperate with me. I got two 8,000 milliamp hour Z brand lipos, so 2S a piece, making it a 4S. So it's basically like having an 8,000 milliamp hour 4S battery. So this thing runs a long time on that. I haven't actually ran it, had just one run and just ran it out. And it might run for an hour and a half, I'm not quite sure. I just know my runs usually last 20-30 minutes or so, and it lasts that whole time, so I'm happy with that. I got it in low gear right now. I like that gear for trailing. Mostly, depends on how rough the terrain is. It really gives me extra torque. Right now, all the diffs are unlocked. I am planning on changing it so I can just lock the rear diff. Because when you lock the front diff only, you lose all your steering, like a lot of steering radius. And I would rather keep my steering and just at least have the rear locked and have my front steering, just like it is now. And I think, with just having the rear locked, it'll be good enough to climb over and push itself over things. I think that would work better for this vehicle than just having the front locked only. And that's how it's originally set up from Traxxas. I don't know why they set it up like that, but I find it more beneficial to have the front unlocked and the rear locked than having the front locked and the rear unlocked. If you can understand that. That's hard to say. Hard to say twice. This thing, look at this, with the diffs unlocked, it's so big and powerful. I don't even need to lock the diffs to go over stuff like that. Now, if I was crawling on rocks and stuff, I definitely need to lock it up. Depends on how rough the terrain is. I've had it places many times where I've had to lock the diffs. But back here, not so much. It's such a great trail truck. Let me know what you guys think about the green opposed to the orange. This thing's in excellent condition too. And I gave $50 for it. I thought that was a really good deal because it came with the EXO cage. It came with the LEDs already hooked up and ready to go. All I had to do was buy a $6 wire from Traxxas, the connector cable that connects the LEDs. And I didn't mind. $6. Man, I was wanting the LEDs up top anyway. Traxxas this thing used to be over $600, and they dropped the price down to like $550, I believe. And by doing that, they put a cheaper paint job, I'm assuming, and then they also, you see right here, I need to lock the diffs. They put a cheaper paint job, and also they cut out the top lights, and they gave you a fake set of lights on the very top. And for $25, well, that's about after shipping and everything, $25, you can get on the Traxxas website and buy the lights to go on top, and you got to mount them yourself. So the way I looked at it, hey, that's $25 I saved, and I spent $50, but I also got a $25 set of lights that's already mounted. So that's nice, and I got the color that I always wanted. And I was thinking about putting a Baja bug body on this, and I was really going to do that. And then I just found this, and with the EXO cage and this color that I've always liked, I just had to get it with the lights already installed. Just let me know your guys' thoughts. Would you have rather had the Volkswagen Baja look, or do you blame me for spending $50, which would have cost me to get the Baja body? Plus, I would have had to paint it myself. I spent $50 and I got the original Traxxas green that I've always liked. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. I love this rig, man. It's so fun. It's like a monster truck, and with like crawling potential. A crawling monster truck basically is what it is, I guess. But it's such a great trail truck. The suspension, the motion, the amount of motion you get with the suspension is amazing. And I have it, the shocks kind of tightened up about halfway on the rear and about a quarter way on the front. And that kind of jacks it up a little bit more, allowing me to climb over a lot more stuff. It raises the belly up. So if you look at the rear end, at the actual, at the arms, you can see that they're angled a little bit. That's where I got it tightened up more. Now I can loosen it up and it'll be more flat, but I'll have less belly clearance. But with more flat, I will have a little bit more movement in my, the axles will move more, just more movement in the suspension, which is kind of cool. But I like it the way I got it set up now. It works perfect. Man, I really like this green look. This came in yesterday. So this is still new to me. Like I said, I got to do some detail cleaning on it. Looks like they had it in storage for a little while, and some of the screws have accumulated just like a little bit of rust that actually, when I used a Q-tip and rubbing alcohol, it wiped it right off and made it look new on the couple that I tried it on. So I know once I clean it really good, it'll look like new almost. I just got to do the fine detailing. And I'm the type of person, I like to have my RCs looking really good when I want them to. But I admit I don't wash them and clean them on a regular basis because I know I take them out every day, just about, a lot of them. Oh, ran it right into a tree. I wasn't watching. Let's take it up here and run it back over my brush pile up here. This thing, I'm dragging some luggage. And if you're curious about how I got this net to work on top, I went to Amazon and I bought one of those luggage nets for RCs. And what I did, I had to just take a pair of pliers, and I actually bent those a little closer so they're a little tighter, so it allowed it to wrap around this thing perfect and hold it in place. So if you guys like that look, you can do that too. It's really simple. And you can store anything underneath of it and use it as a luggage rack. I like that. I like that concept because it's already there, and it does have, just like a truck bed does, the waffles or whatever you call them. I'm not sure. And like a truck bed's got, it's made for like storage, I guess. Look at this thing just plowing over. It's making its way over like there's nobody's business. Now this is all lock diffs and low gear. I can go nice and slow if I want. These Durabrand Stacker MTs, man, they are so awesome. These tires. Now they did cost me close to around $100 for the whole set. But man, it was definitely worth it. They're really rugged and tough. They have very much impressed me on the climbing and stuff. And this is all original stock electronics, even the servos. They have lasted me over a year now. I got this for my birthday last year, and I said at the end of May. So here it is, the 1st of June now, or it's almost the middle of June now. So, yeah, I've had this for over a year. And I drove it pretty steady. It was on a daily basis for about 2 months after I got it. And I have took this thing with me on several hiking adventures. So it's held up. I'm surprised about the servos. I have bought replacements. I bought 2 Fetech 35 kilogram replacement servos, and they're just sitting there waiting for me to replace these, and I haven't done it. I was waiting for anything to go bad before I changed it out. And so far, nothing. This thing has been a beast. Very reliable. Knock on wood. I might just be lucky. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments too. Should I go ahead and just replace the servos? I know they're not the most powerful things in the world, and they're just like a heavy duty plastic gear from what I understand. Plastic gear or a waterproof servo. Should I go ahead and just say heck with it, replace them, or just keep on rolling with it? Because I have no problems with it right now. They're not the fastest things in the world, but they're not bad. They definitely serve their purpose. I like the fact that it's all original. I'm sure that would make it worth more on the resale value. And what I liked about this body also, there's not a single decal or anything. It's just like somebody took it off when they got it new and replaced it. I think that's what they did. They didn't use it long, I can tell. There's hardly a scratch on it. There's a couple little nicks. They did not use it long at all. They didn't put a single decal on it, so it's all original looking. I love that. So, I can put whatever decals I want, which I'm gonna put a couple, but very few. If you guys have a Summit, let me know. And if you'd like to get one or have any questions about mine, hit me up in the comment section and I'll tell you my thoughts on it. I definitely recommend this to anybody that's looking to get one. They are pricey, but man, like I said, I have not replaced a thing on this. The only things I replaced were just because I wanted to. It's not because I had to. I could have kept the stock wheels. The stock body was fine. I really just wanted this green. And like I said, I got this one because the LEDs are already set up and they're just waiting for me to plug it in. Let's put it in high gear real quick. This thing is just so much fun. Yeah, it's not the E-Revo brushless, but it's not made for that kind of running. It's definitely made for trailing and a little bit of off-road bashing. And the 775 brushed motor, man, that thing's torquey and it's a lot of fun. It's definitely one of a kind. I don't think there's any other RCs you can buy that have that large of a motor on there. I might be wrong, but this is definitely a one of a kind vehicle for everything that it does. It's a great trail rig. If you guys like hiking and taking your RCs out and you don't mind a little bit larger one, it does help to get up over things. It's a blast, you know, on trails. All right, guys, well, hit me up with a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you like the video, please like it. And guys, thanks for everything, and I hope you enjoyed the video.